Welcome to Wake Up to Life. I'm Kelsey, and this is my mom.
Hi, good morning, everyone. My name is Mina. Today, our topic is compassion. What does compassion mean to you? And when do we show compassion? And when is it hard to give compassion to people? And one thing I notice about compassion is it's not pity. It's not looking down on somebody. It's getting into their shoes and really getting into their life and what's going on in their life, so you can really connect to that. And with that connection, then you can see a little clearer what people are going through.
And I noticed that with sometimes when there's the inability to have compassion, what's in the way of the person and myself is usually my own thoughts and feelings about the situation or about the person that really becomes a barrier to wanting to be compassionate or oh they've just that person were to this and that and why and then and all that I call it noise is seems to be what gets in the way of me just being able to just be with someone in their
Hmm.
world with what's going on with them what and get rid of any of my stuff. That's the
Exactly.
challenge.
It's our ego that gets in the way where the real true compassion can come out because oh, you're right, like what you said, well, if only they did it that way, that wouldn't have happened, perhaps.
Mhm.
It's kind of putting our own opinion on what other people could and should be doing. And that doesn't work. That's not real compassion.
And really, like, are we not all just struggling sometimes? Everyone's doing the best they can with the life that they have, the circumstances that they have. And I find that just even getting to that place of like, you know what? If if I were if I had the life they had and were in the shoes that they had with these
Hmm.
circumstances they had, I think it was Eckhart Tolle said you would do the same thing as them. You would make the same choice as
Yeah,
them. So
that's
when we
right.
really can like paint a bigger picture of their life, then we too would make those same choices. And I found that made a big difference in my getting rid of my stories and just dropping my chatter to
Mhm.
just be with them, just
Yeah.
be with it.
Yes, well, where I find that it's really a struggle for me to have compassion is in traffic.
Mm.
Like if somebody cuts me off or something like that, how do you be compassionate to somebody that's doing that? But just taking that deep breath and just thinking, I have no idea what's going on in their life. They might have just gotten a phone call that is just devastating and they need to get ahead of me. And just being able to just, like you said, just get into their world for a moment, even if you make it up. I mean,
Yeah.
you may not even know what their world's all about, but just just that alone just can shift. And then just look at the compassion you give yourself. I
Yeah.
mean, when I'm in upset because of somebody else's actions,
Yeah.
I'm not doing myself any favor at all. My blood pressure, I'm sure, goes up, and I'm just probably not the nicest person to be around at that time. So just to have that ability to just kind of shift,
Mhm.
being a little bit gentler on ourselves as well.
There's a really cool metaphysical practice where you put yourself in that other car as if it's you.
Mm.
Because how many times have we had to sneak in between someone because, oh shoot, our turn's coming up or whatever. But we 95% of the time, I would say that the circumstance that we're getting upset about, we've actually been in ourselves and done that to another. So
Hmm.
then the question is how would you like the others around you to respond? And just even the compassion of like, yeah, get in front of me, like, okay, today's your day, free pass or whatever. But the fun and play of like, if I were to respond how I would want someone to respond to me,
Hmm.
it is us actually giving that back to ourselves. It's a twisted way, but it's such a nice practice of seeing that, yeah, I've done that myself. And a lot of things that drive me crazy, I've done to someone else. So that
That's right.
seems to loosen it a bit for me.
Yeah. I like what you said, the practice of it, because that helps us move into the bigger picture. At
Yeah.
least it helps me move into the bigger picture.
Yeah.
and just to get into another person's world just for that moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And then it's sometimes it's like the mirror of the other person if we're having a challenge doing it, just
Hmm.
even questioning, like, what is it possibly about this circumstance? This is more deeper, right? The ability to see deeper of like, I'm resisting this, I'm resisting the situation, I'm resisting the person. And if interested, leaning into the feelings of
Hmm.
can actually reveal like what it is, the barrier that's in the way. And even just seeing that barrier, just recognizing it can have it melt away.
Oh, that's huge. That's huge.
Yeah.
So that's how we're going to leave today and just have a look and maybe just notice where
Mhm.
compassion can actually make that shift.
Yeah.
I know I'll be practicing it today
Choose,
more for
choose
sure.
compassion today. Choose compassion.
Yeah, I know. So we'd like to end our call with a little seed word, a word that you can just kind of take on and just hold on to today. And what is your word today, Kelsey?
Well, it's Friday here, so I'm just really enjoying the wrap up of the week. And so I'm gonna go with, oh, the word. I want to be kind and gentle myself. So maybe just kindness. I'm going to go with kindness, just kindness
Mm,
everywhere for myself and for others.
I love that. I love that. Well, I had a text just a moment ago from my neighbor down the hall who wants to go walking. And yeah, I would just as soon just sit here. So my word is energize because I
Nice.
feel like I need it.
Okay, so you're going for the
So
walk.
that'll be it. Yes. So thanks
Awesome.
everybody for joining in. Have a wonderful weekend. We will see you here Monday morning and we will wake up to life on Monday morning together.
Yes, awesome.
All
Have
right.
a great weekend.
Bye-bye.
Bye.